My name is Rhapsody and welcome back to Monster Train 2. This is Bolite the Guillotine. And, ooh, erratic assistance. Yeah, I mean, they're free units. Bolite might care about that. We've got Flesh Weaver with spikes. We've got Kale giving lifesteal and the Chosen of Entropy, so I need to be able to manage the Silence backline. 2 copies of Green Recruit in the base deck is really good. 2 Pseudoscience and a single Meat Hook. Proto Heart Gauge, nothing to write home about. It's got good stats, but other than that, eh. Twisting Mycelium on turn start, spawn 1 per 24 cards in your deck. I like that because it's just a chump every turn. So there's Executioner on Siphon, which is whenever an enemy dies on this floor. Spawn 2. Troops have an additional health per stack. Or Hiveminder. Rally, gain +1 damage permanently. I like the idea of that because we've got the 2 green recruits in the base deck. Should I be considering Executioner more? Executioner effectively turns our troops into our front line, which, sure, but an additional health per stack. It's minimal, but how big does that eventually get? I mean, it feels like the way I would want to go is Hiveminder, but at some point I need to get some trample in there as well. So I'd go like Hiveminder 2, Headsman 1. All right. Just quickly looked in the top right to make sure I'm not Pireborn and that I don't have Alchemy in this deck and that I'm not about to make myself very sad. The bell ringers. Woof. I'm gonna put Bolite on the very top line. Can drop that. Green recruit, conscripts. And then after this, I'm basically only able to add conscripts to that floor because there's no competition occurring on that floor. None of the units ascend large enough to actually be able to combat this floor. This is actually probably worse for my rally than just setting up on the bottom line. I figured giving myself 2 more rounds to summon would be better, but I don't think so anymore. Really want that green recruit to die, but it don't want to. I'm glad it dies now, but now I can't play the green recruit. Rude. First off, it's Pseudoscience. Lifesteal. That's not what I was hoping for. mean, it's not the best. Infectory. Spawn 1 when a unit without troop dies. Thank you. Goes to the bottom line. Sanguine Assistant. It's Alive. Potion Kit. None of these matter to me at all, so I'll take a It's Alive to try and support a second floor. Heading to Merchant of Steel first. Dualism and Reanimate. I do want to give Reanimate to one of the green recruits. I also either want to give it Endless. I want to give it Endless. Spore Launcher is currently not useful. And the big problem is Bolite, huge. Spore Launcher, huge. Them occupying the same floor and then also being able to play green recruits to it, it's basically just not going to happen. Probably going to be hitting up this Merchant of Trinkets. I wonder if I'm supposed to go Merchant of Steel, Merchant of Steel? Like, it's definitely Spore Launcher. It's just how do I use it, right? So I can take you. Yeah, unfortunately, I'm immediately encountering the how do I use it because you're also a really good holder of Dualism. Whereas Dualism for a green recruit at the moment literally just gives it one more Reanimate. That doesn't feel like I can do that. I'm gonna give Dualism to the Spore Launcher. Hold the rest. I need to keep money. I think I may just try and cycle and hit green recruit again. Of course that's not happening. Definitely do not have enough time for that. I guess unless I lose the bottom line. No, we're all good. Don't need another Infectory, but Proliferate is ridiculous, especially when at turn start you always have Mycelium. Disgusting! You have the trample! That's our trample. Oh my gosh. I'm going Motion of Steel. Mini stone me. Yes! Sorry, I mean, yippee! I gave Reanimate out before even looking at the Lazarus League pickup. It's Plague Doctor. Quick Sweep is nice, but that's what the Spore Launcher is doing. So, Plague Doctor, you stand behind someone on the second floor and we're all good. That Spore Launcher is going bottom line mode now, so... Meat hook defense? No, I'm not doing it. It's fine. I got chumps enough to defend that line without meat hook. I will spike at the lead. Thank you. That couldn't have worked out better for us. All right, Flesh Weaver. Time to get a new one. Yeah, I have a chomp for Plague Doctor every turn. I have to, because they're twisting mycelium. Oh, it's so good. I just realized the downside. Obviously, I have to go capacity after this fight, but right now, I might have to move the Spore Launcher up still, because I still need the ability for there to be a Fungi and Green Recruit on the bottom line, because Twisting Mycelium is just going to fill the 5th slot every turn. So if I have to do it like that, I mean Bolete bottom line, then Spore Launcher. I want it to be Plague Doctor, but I really do want to distract the enemy top line as well. Also just Meat Hook and then Daze it first turn. First turn it comes down. Okay, yeah, that's actually way better. Still have space for the Plague Doctor on the mid line as well. I'm never trying to give you lifesteal. 100% of the time I'm trying to give you spikes or reanimate, but you've also only gotten lifesteal every time so far, and there is kind of something cool about that. Always go for the permagrowth. More decay on that line matters for cutting more flesh off. Beautiful. Plague Doctor on this line just immediately clears. Factory, trample, and erratic sets up pretty well. I think proliferate's also good here. Some additional decay, couple additional troops. Beautiful. That was so much flesh carved off there. I could get +2 damage permanently on Bolly, or I could burn the calcified. I think it's calcified this time. So it's almost certain to be capacity and energy here. Great Decay doesn't really have too much of an impact in my deck. It saves us a little bit of energy and then removes all of my ongoing cards. I'll take another Spike Leak. Oh, hello, Enchantrell. Damn. I don't think I can take you. You're super cool. You'd give us so much sap on that bottom line. All I have to do is set you up. It's the problem, though. Gotta set you up. If I... There's like a world where I just ignore Bolite now. And then the bottom line is... Like, I'd have to take energy to support this in the first place as well. Bottom line would be Spore Launcher and Enchantrell. And then one additional slot is a troop. And then the final slot is a green recruit. And then if we can just get a green recruit dying on that floor once every turn... We sap all of the damage off the enemies very easily. Oh, but then it's going to make it even harder to kill green recruits on that bottom line because I play it, and then the enemies don't attack, and then the green recruits don't die. Okay, I think it's actually anti-synergistic. Also, I think Makeshift Golem is what I need here. For so many reasons, inclusive of... we have 2 giant Spike of the Leagues. All I need to do is get a Spike of the League off on the second line, and then it's never dying. It's just Makeshift in front of a Plague Doctor and a Meat Hook. Has to be energy. Next, after the deployment. Sorry, after the capacity. Legend of Magic is only really appealing to me for heavily upgrading a Spike of the League. It's way too narrow to ask for. A dupe is pretty important. Duping another green recruit would be huge. But 100 gold extra on deployment, draw a room card. I mean, just getting in factory in deployment phase is huge for us as well. Ooh. I mean, look, if I knew I was about to see Yorick, I think I would have taken the Great Decay, because it's a lot of money. Michelle is... fine. It's pretty good for a Spore Launcher when it becomes Cavendish. What about Pakeo? Pakeo would help us set up for giant spikes of the league. I'll do that then. I like a good giant spike. Maybe I end up getting to use Dante's Footstool to pull out a Echo instead of Infectory. Remove Infectory or make it deployable and then get an Echo Vault. I've minded the second one on Siphon Spawn 2. God, that's... And I just got the ability to give you trample. So every unit that dies on the bottom line, every enemy unit that dies on the bottom line gives us 2 more spawn. I think that makes us grow so much faster that it's a better choice. Regularly, this will siphon, and through its siphon spawn 6 a turn? Okay. Merchant of Steel in the Merchant of Arms in the next area. Possibility of removing Infectorate, getting a better room to be deployed immediately. How much do I care? Okay, I care a bit. We can definitely get Reanimate for the Makeshift Golem because it's one of the lower tier stones. So what? We have our 2 lower tier stones because of Under Legion and Lazarus League. Like, we always have the plus 20 Heartstone and plus 14 damage Spike Stone, I think it's called. Sharp Stone. But because of these 2 clans, we also have plus 10 health regen, plus 10 health and plus 10 regen, and plus 1 Reanimate. And you can force the Reanimate. Also, if I got Endless, we know exactly what to do with that. If I got Dualism, we know exactly what to do with that. Or even maybe Meat Hook. If I got Multi-Strike, we know exactly what to do with that. Yeah, this is a pretty broad range of things that I want from that. I might end up going there. We'll see. We'll see. No plus enemies, restored. Yeah, that's completely fine. Not a problem whatsoever. Their healers aren't going to be going with them. Better off giving a spike of the league to a useful unit turn 1 rather than just not doing that for some reason. We'll give these extra claws to... Oh, you got spikes! Hell yeah! Proliferate this floor for some additional Reanimate and spikes. Cool. I don't want to give Boleat the thing here. Yeah, because the Twisted Assistant should give Boleat its final. Okay, I think I'm already comfortable on the bottom line, and the reason that I have to make this assessment right now is I'm holding a ability to give a bunch of Reanimate to the Collector. I want that money. And then I'll daze you so that you don't leave the floors this turn, so that I can hit you again next turn. So that's just 225 additional golds that we've got. At the cost of not giving the green recruit on the bottom line the additional Reanimate. So it does have a still pretty significant cost. Damn. I do think the siphon for troop stack was So obviously ridiculously impactful there. Inhale, some direct target damage. Really important because we've got entropy coming up. I'm going to need to be able to kill an enemy backliner. Acid Shower is also a way to do that. I don't want to turn it down because I do need some more AoE as well. Faulty Body, I like it. I don't dislike it, but I do need more solutions. Merchant of Steel, Merchant of Arms. So Merchant of Arms was look for weapon, possibly look for a room that's better than Invectory. Merchant of Steel, though. I think I have to. Multi-strike. That goes on Blade Doctor. I don't think anyone needs a large stone. In fact, large stone would really harm me. Mwah. Beautiful. So, Endless, one of our green recruits with Reanimate. Reanimate, start a stack on Makeshift Golem so I can propagate on you, and that's already fine. Trinkets, arms. I could go to Steel at the very end. So I shouldn't just fill slots just because I can. I'm gonna take this opportunity to mini-stone the meat hook, just in case I do want to fit another unit on that floor. And then the rest of this I don't need to do. We don't really have a unit that slays that much. It's effects that slay our enemies, not us. Sick. I'm gonna set up Fight Club on the second floor. It's 30 additional, because we've got a quick multi-striker. It takes this all the way up to 68 damage and 68 unstable at the same time. I'm definitely going to be going trinkets in the next area, so I don't want to spend too much of my money, but I think I can spend 2 more removals getting rid of the shield. Sorry, the stewards. Giving them multi-strike is pretty good for me right now. I want you to be able to kill more of my units. Kill the more. Up. It begins. Just sit back in the Fight Club. Oh, hang on. How little of that can I get away with doing, though? Because ideally, some version of that goes off. But that unit is currently running away, and it doesn't even... It dies... once? A total of once? Okay, so I need Acid Shower and the Reanimate Propagation for the bottom line. That's how to get the majority the max out of the collector kills. Unfortunately, it means I can't play the other cards this turn, but again, it's probably worth noting we're doing well enough that these are good. Absolutely. Do I need them, though? No. Oh, the proliferation. Yeah, just give him a bunch of reanimate to the... Oh, no, I can't equip you. Damn it. I wanted it to die again. I think I just take another raw copy of Inhale. It's not the best card here. Given that I need to be able to delete 8 health silence units in the entropy fight, I need it. Horrify is not bad. Horrify is pretty good, in fact. Organ Harvester, Slay Gain, Reanimate. Again, my units don't really fly. Hell, I'm gonna go another Acid Shower. I got so... They keep giving the Calcified Embers out with the best card. I'm just having to collect them. 1000% this is Trinkets, because if it wants to be Merchant of Magic, I do it after. This is only Kale? Oh, yeah. Alright, Trinkets. I'm not mixing, no. Equipping a unit. Doesn't happen. Turn off the deployment phase. I can't have that screwing up our order, because I do have the one advanced card in It's Alive, but only one. Artificial Firestone through and through. Units get an extra upgrade slot. Huge, but... Oh, yeah, I will go to the Merchant of Steel in the final area. And first spell played each turn costs -1 for every 15 cards in our deck, so first one costs -2. Especially good if I can use it for a Spike to Reanimate, but largely it's just going to be giving -1 cost, which is just an additional energy. And I need that. Alright, well, I mean, there's like a bunch of different things here. I could Inferno Room, stick that on the bottom line. That's how I deal with, quite honestly, the vast majority of Seraph Eternus. I don't know if this is how this works, and I almost want to take it just to try. But Reanimation Lab, friendly units gain +7/+7 on summon and reanimated. If I summon a troop, and that troop gets added into a troop stack, does the troop stack get +7/+7 for every new troop because of the Reanimation Lab? I'm actually so curious. I'm gonna take it just to find out. Also, I only feel like I'm capable of doing that right now because I do feel like it's gonna take a throw for me to lose this run at this point. I was gonna go for energy after this one. I think I can go draw. That's the power of the Artificial Firestone. Draw's also really important because the deck is gonna want to stay thick. It gets more troop spawn from Mycelium. It gets more cost reduction from Ancient Roots. It gets more draw from... Do I even have a copy of it in this deck? No. Mulch. So I'm going to want to keep a relatively thick deck. So, drawing to our most important cards. Hang on. So the Funguy got summoned. And yes, it has the additional stats. Oh my god, yes. Every new troop is another +7/+7 to that line with the Reanimation Lab. Oh my god. Oh, this is gonna be ridiculous. Let's pseudoscience you. I mean, yeah, Day's the boss. No one's getting past the bottom floor. That's only 12 troops. Oh god, I really wish I was able to kill someone with the inhale right now. It'd be so useful. So get rid of the Infectory on the top line, because it can. I'd love to give a big spike to a single target, but there's just not that many targets that care about it right now. I'll give 5 to Makeshift Golem just in case that becomes relevant. You gotta go big spike, I believe. You know what? Erratic Assistant top lane. It'll die and give me another troop. The troop stack grew 1 million sizes that time. Kill my recruits. Damn it. I really wanted to draw an inhale so I could kill my own recruit. Thank you. Inhale. Kill my guy. Excav Ember. Bring back my guy. I do legitimately fear we're going to kill the enemy too quickly to get all of the benefits we could have gotten from that. You know, it didn't even matter that he had reanimate. Combusting Suit doesn't seem necessary right now. It seems like overhandling. It's plus 10 stats. That's really what it is for Plague Doctor. No, it's Spike Legion propagation, of course. Draw. Thank you, Artificial Firestone, for giving us the ability to do that. It's got to be Merchant of Magic, because it's my last opportunity to hit a Merchant of Magic, and especially with the Excavated Embers in the deck, we now have pretty much a good target for every one of the upgrades that can be offered by a Merchant of Magic. I guess the main concern is Pyramanes gives me nothing. Removing cards is nice, but again, we've got to be a bit careful about it. I don't want to remove below 30. And if I could get above 40 for Twisting Mycelium, that would be nice. I do think I'd benefit a lot from just another green recruit with Reanimate and Endless. I'm going to hit the Merchant of Arms on the left. Largely just because there's a dupe available as well. I'm also going to make the Reanimation Lab deployable because I need to reliably have that. I'm also going to take this opportunity to remove the Infectory because I don't want that to be the free one that gets drawn. Glass Cannon would actually be pretty ridiculous for Plague Doctor. She's just not revealed to any damage. And I can't think of anything that will get to damage her. I want to hold my money here, though, because there's not too many additional cards that really change anything for us. Yeah, no. That's all I needed from that, thank you. Another Endless Green Recruit. Because there's like a couple of different ways that you can draw a card more commonly, right? You can remove all of the other cards, and then you'll draw that card every time. Or, you can get more copies of that card. If I have to have a thick deck, I know which one I have to do. Troop getting an additional 2 health per stack, it's not changing anything. Gaining health on Hive Minder for every rally. Yes, very important, in fact. I also really want to save my money here if I can, so that I can go real aggressive in the Merchant of Trinkets in the next area. The Rage Wings on the bottom line certainly aren't what I wanted to see. Figure it out. Good lord. Well, that's a first turn and a half right there, if I've ever seen one. Reanimate Endless. Reanimate Endless. Need to keep Spore Launcher healthy. I'm gonna give you Pseudoscience just, oh god, just in case it ended up giving you Lifesteal, which it didn't. really do just need to stop the backliners wherever I can. Everyone else is gaining health on this floor, even if it's very slow with Bolete. I think I give a spike for 4 reanimate to Shroom Launcher just to make sure I don't end up losing you. Main problem is I really want to give a bunch of reanimate to Collector on top line. But I'm only able to kill it twice anyway. It would only give me 1 additional stack of 100 gold because I can't prevent it from leaving the floor or anything like that, unfortunately. Take 10 additional reanimate on the green recruit and just leave it there. Wherever I'm actually able to stand it, allowing the Rage Wings to attack through is really useful for my green recruits to get them to both explode a bunch of times. Hey, lifesteal, great. A little bit of healing on the Spore Launcher is very important too. I also think Proliferate sounds great here. Oh my god, these things... The green recruits have big stats now as well. Mate, come on, come on. No, 844. I was really hoping it would get all the way up to 1,000. I mean... I don't need any of these. I'll take Dig Deep. Insatiable Hunger is not going to be relevant in the final fight either. Weaponized prosthetics not bad, but I am about to remove most of the assistants from the deck. Big reason to take the Biostone housing is so that on this floor I can go buck wild. Let me give a second reanimate to Makeshift Golem, because it does need to defend that second floor for a couple of turns. Quicken plus 10. I do want... before I look at all those, let's look at the Merchant Trinkets. Oh, cool. Unstable Explosions deal twice as much damage. That's only really good for the Plague Doctor, who really doesn't get to play that much. On deployment phase, add a random craft unit to your hand. I have enough energy to be able to play that craft unit when I draw it, so sure. Ah. Jackstrips is unnecessary, but I could take it if I really wanted to, but I do want more units to die. I'll take Winged Steel for the card draw, of course. I think I will endless the additional green recruit at this point. That's what you're there for, ain't ya? We'd go another multi-strike on Plague Doctor, but other than that, anything? Maybe I should just take the plus 14 for you. Alright. I'm going to give Titanite to Spore Launcher so I don't have to worry so much about you. I'm going to give Dualism to Makeshift Golem, both so that you get 2 more Reanimate and also so that you have more armor to donate to your friends. I think my next move is remove a card from the deck. We're only going to get one of the Erratic Assistants out of here, though. And then plus 20 to the health of a Meat Hook, who can also have plus 10 and plus 10 regen. That'll do about as well as I can do. Oh my god. Okay. Oh, this is great. So, Reanimation Lab, Bolly, and Spore Launcher are our bottom line. Fight Club with... Oh, you're kidding me, I'm one short. Okay, I'm not going to play Meat Hook turn 1. I thought I had enough energy to... Oh, no, the energy was probably used in the deployable Reanimation. It's really important, though, that I get Twisted Assistant on top line, because this is going to distract Chosen of Entropy for a turn at the top. Oh no, I'm not even going to be able to get the assistant killed with that. I mean, with all of these on the table, the correct answer is just big spike the league. Come on. If only I'd taken Jack Strips. Thankfully, we killed him in quick here. Yeah, Plague Doctor's got that. go. Plague Dottore. Inhale on the wrong turn, sadly. Oh, you know the annoying thing is Inhale can't kill any of my... Any of? Oh no, it can still kill Erratic Assistance. Okay. Spawn you. Kill you. Spawn stuff. Then... Couple green recruits. Yeah, I'm fine to buff the damage of all enemies on all floors. None of the enemies make contact with my body. Come on! You... I swear I put... I guess I only do have 2 copies of Inhale. It's not very consistent. I just want it to be. Another green recruit. Rude. Just Inhale sitting there at the bottom of the deck, waiting for its day. I'm waiting to, buddy. I'm waiting to. There's the Inhale. Wait, I drew both Inhales in this hand. So I drew the bottom of the last deck and then this from the first of the new deck. That just guarantees I'm not going to be able to take out the right targets at all. Ah! Why? Why do this to me? Why? It's not going to kill us, though. Like, the fact that it... You know, the fact that this isn't going to kill us is the most ridiculous part. Hey, look. Could have been worse. I actually do want to buff the enemy's damage as much as I can here. I'll have to do it. This is more reanimates for this line. If every enemy immediately kills when it strikes. I don't... Was 1.3 the size of the troop stack? I didn't see it yet then. No, they don't even have the ability to go back. No! That's the kind of thing I was looking for. Double-edged barrow, craft, double-edged arms. Yes, please. Oh, I have to put you on top. Just in case. Oh, actually. No, wait, I wouldn't be able to do it 2 times. I was about to say, I play the green recruit and then I kill it with the inhale, but... and then I draw again, getting it from endless, but that's not necessary. Because... you... wouldn't benefit. Oh, another reanimate. Beautiful. Double-edged bear is only going to die after savagery gets that top line. Yeah, more reanimate the makeshift golem's really important. Especially because whenever savagery's there, it's going to end up taking the majority of the damage. Sick. Legitimately the best outcome. Thank you for killing so many of them. I think it's actually beautiful what you do. Another 800 damage. Mwah. Perfection. It's gonna sound sarcastic when I say this, but thank you so much for killing my guys. I mean, I do have a meat hook here whose job is to daze, but also dazing prevents the enemy from doing damage. I'd really rather the enemy just do the damage instead. I don't even know who's gonna wield the trample. I don't think anyone is. Oh. That'll do it. It's too soon, Executors. You finished the fight too soon. The Funguy is not a 100-100 yet. Oh, I don't even remember if that happened. I don't think it did, but I didn't even check at the final time that it could possibly. Oh well. These flaws don't even resolve. Get him! Get him! I mean, big boy stats. These green recruits just getting larger and larger and larger as I keep resummoning them on the reanimate was huge as well. I love that I have this second line that was so ready to do whatever needed to be done, but barely ever got invoked. It's better to have it not needed than needed not to have it. That'll take us to a cozy 10-win streak. Oh, we did. I was wondering if that'd be the case. By far, even as well. Troop applied. So that's how many of those fun little guys I managed to summon. 1,021, beating my previous best of 811. I really... the comparison to friends things does not need to be there. I don't care about the score, and I shouldn't care about the score. I should care about doing cool things. And this run was absolutely chock full of cool things. A run where you've got a Plague Doctor with 3 upgrades, quick multi-strike plus damage, and it's not at all what you're doing. Beautiful. Just a big old bully. Let's head back to the outpost, set ourselves up for the next run by saying that my name's been Rhapsody and the name of the game has been Monster Train 2, and at the top left is this series, past, present, and future. The down below it is the YouTube recommendation of what it thinks you should watch next, and streaming past the names of the people so generously supporting the Republic on patreon.com/RhapsodyPlays. Out of the thank tier, and a special thanks this episode to Nick Starfield. Hopefully you'll have been enjoying yourselves, and hopefully see you all next time.